Hold on a minute. I gotta add a title real quick. Forgot about that on Facebook. There we go. Now we can go live. Make sure that's up. As far as Facebook, then I'm gonna share it to the groups. Okay. YouTube's working. All right. If there's anybody watching on YouTube, comment. If any of you guys are watching on YouTube and Facebook, comment down below where you're watching from, what town and what state you're watching from, which I'll basically be covering the whole state of Kentucky on YouTube, but on Facebook it'll be only a certain region of Kentucky, like South Central and Central Kentucky, on Facebook. Um, Let me share this to my Facebook group. Let me share this to my group. And the Facebook group is a closed group, so only people from here in the region of Kentucky can join. So it's closed. Okay. Uh, is it on my group? Nope. Okay, it's on my group as well. All right. Here in just a second, I'm gonna get a screen share on YouTube so you guys can see the radar on YouTube. It's actually gonna be a split screen. So I'm gonna get the sound up. Make sure it's working properly. Let me share my video too. Get it shared. Still working on getting it shared. Give me a second, y'all. There it is. All right. All right. Let me pull the comments up on my phone for YouTube and Facebook. We'll just start with the YouTube one for now. Looks like a quarter pounder is watching from. It doesn't say where he's watching from, but let's go to. Let's get the screen share up. We're going to share weather-wise first, which is the radar. Of course, if you guys are watching on the YouTube side, it's gonna go black for just a second because it's trying to switch over to the screen share. Thank you. It's gonna switch over here in just a second. There it is. Yeah, it has a little bit of a delay there switching over, but we got it. All right. So here's what it's looking like on radar. Current alerts we have right now across Kentucky is we have a frost advisory. I'm going to read that. National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a frost advisory for the counties in Kentucky. I'm sorry, the counties in Indiana. Well, it has Jefferson County, Indiana, only one Indiana county, but then it has on Kentucky, Oldham, Trimble, Henry, Shelby, Franklin, Scott, Harrison, Spencer, Anderson, Woodford, Fayette, Bourbon, Nicholas, Nilson, Washington, Mercer, Jessamine, Clark, Marion, Boyle, Garrard, Madison, Greene, Taylor, Casey, Lincoln, Adair, Russell, Cumberland, and Clinton counties. And it's including the cities of Bardstown, Stanford, Lawrenceburg, Lexington, Cynthiana, Harrodsburg, Winchester, Georgetown, Campbellsville, Springfield, Greensburg, Madison, Paris, Taylorsville, LaGrange, Liberty, Columbia, Nicholsville, Frankfort, Burkesville, Carlisle, Milton, Versailles, Lebanon, Bedford, Shelbyville, Richmond, Danville, Lancaster, Albany, Newcastle, and Jamestown. So there's a frost advisory. We was in a frost advisory last night. Um, but that's the only alerts that we have around here. We're going to look at the see. Here's the radars. That's the radars that we use. This is radar at Fort Knox. Okay, we'll turn that off. So that's the radars. There's the radar at Fort Campbell, and there's the radar at Fort Knox. Let's turn that off. Let's see here. Quarter Pounders watching from Chicago, Illinois, and that's on YouTube. Of course, on YouTube, they're gonna see me in other states, but I ain't gonna complain. Maybe other states is in Kentucky weather. You never know. Let's take a look at the Litchfield weather cam. This fan on me, it's hot. So here's what it looks like. Tell you what, I'm gonna full screen this. I'm gonna full screen this so you can see this better. Let me boom, boom. Hascam's is gonna come up. Then I'm gonna hit this. Don't know who's calling me, but they're gonna have to wait. Yeah, I don't know who's calling me, but they're going to have to wait. Let's go. I'm actually going to full screen this. 62. Says I got a missed call. Says I got a missed call, but they're going to have to wait until later. So when I get done. Hold on. Looking for my remote. Because my show just went off. Having a little bit of lag on the YouTube. There's the water tower by the middle school with the Old Glory, the American flag on it. Or this camera right here is actually on a water tower. This camera right here is actually on a water tower, but not the Old Glory one. It's actually on the county one by the Grayson County Detention Center. And this camera is actually being carried by Grayson County Emergency Management. Let's go back to the switch tabs. Back out of that. We're going to look at Louisville. Let's see what it looks like in Louisville, shall we? Why not? And I'm going to hit the Hascams thing again. Go here. We're going to share the tabs again. So this is Louisville. Somewhere downtown, you can see the sun. You can see the sun starting to move a little bit on the webcam. Yeah, you can see it moving a little bit on the webcam. But gonna back out, weather this off. Now we're gonna go look at. Let's see if the Moorhead, Kentucky camera's still up. This came up yet. I don't need the frost advisory. I need the camera. Nope, camera. There it goes. It may be down. See if it's still up. Nope. Having an issue. It's okay. So let's do Pikeville. Look at those mountains. Look at those pretty mountains. I'm gonna full screen this. I think we're gonna be going. I think this is Pikeville. Yep. Now let's switch the tab share. And this is Pikeville. Mountains for you, especially if you're in eastern Kentucky. Now do we have any in Western Kentucky? Yep, we do. Let's look at Gage, Kentucky. I think that's Gage. Yep, Gage, Kentucky, over in Western Kentucky. Got some flat land. Let's full screen this. Can this one full screen? So this looks like it's out in the field somewhere. And you can see the sun in the middle of almost to the middle of the camera. All right. So we're going to cut this camera off. And we're going to go and look at what the weather service has to say on their weather stuff. And if you guys are watching on Facebook or YouTube here in Kentucky, if y'all want me to um look up your location for the weather, I can. What's going on in your location, or you got a question about or about your location. So it looks like tonight frost is possible. Temperatures in the mid to low 30s in central Kentucky and southern Indiana, with weak winds will create widespread frost. Southern Kentucky may have isolated frost. Cold temperatures gradually warm after sunrise. Frost could harm sensitive outdoor vegetation. Sensitive outdoor plants may be killed if uncovered. Take steps to protect indoor plants from the cold. Bring a jacket when going to work. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me redo that again. It wasn't sharing the screen. Let me redo that again. My bad. It says temperatures in the mid to low 30s in central Kentucky and southern Indiana with weak winds will create widespread frost. Southern Kentucky may have isolated frost. Cold temperatures gradually warm after sunrise. Impacts frost could harm sensitive outdoor vegetation. Sensitive outdoor plants may be killed if left uncovered. Take steps to protect tender plants from the cold. Bring a jacket when going to work. Let's look up to the next 12 hours of the temperatures. So today's daytime's wind chill was in the 40s in the 12 hours. Let's see here. Afternoon winds will be teens to 20s. No chance precipitation tonight. No precipitation totals in the last 12 hours. But the temperatures are in the 60s. Okay, let's go to the 12 to 24 hour forecast. So tonight's low temperature will be in the 30s, so it's going to be cold. And then the wind chills will also be in the 30s. Winds north northwest. We're blowing north northwest. Um, Wind gust is in the teens. No chance precipitation for the next 24 hours. No precipitation totals for the next 24 hours. So we can clear that. Let's look at the national forecast charts. Let's full screen this for just a second. Yes, phone, I know there's a missed call. Whoever it is can wait. Right now, this is more important. So there's nothing around our area, but there is some snow. There is some winter stuff from South Dakota to Nebraska, Iowa, and Missouri, and then there's another winter across New York and Pennsylvania and northeastern Ohio. Then here's tomorrow's. Nothing around here. There's a lot of snow. So there's still snow across the northern United States going into Canada. So there's still snow going on. There's even snow as far south as Colorado. And then this green spotted area is thunderstorms. And that's your general thunderstorms. And we ain't got none of that coming our way. Now let's look at day 3 on Wednesday. If we look at day 3 on Wednesday, still clear. We ain't got nothing expected. We got snow and mixed precipitation up across the northern areas. And then we got thunderstorms from Kansas City. Kansas, Nebraska, Minnesota. No, I'm sorry. Iowa, Missouri, Wisconsin, and southern Minnesota. Then we got some storms across Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida. We ain't going to get nothing here. At least not for a while, anyways. So, actually, and then let's go to the home view. And it'll show, see, it's zoomed in on Litchfield, on the home view. See? See, it says no alerts. But here's the hourly forecast on that you can see on the side of your screen. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be 61 degrees outside. It's going to drop down to 58. And then it's going to go to 56, 53, 51, 49. It's going to be in the 40s overnight. It's just going to get colder. What's the feels like temps? Feels like 50s and 40s. No precipitation expected. Do we have something that will move this over a little bit? No humidity, wind. Okay. Let's go back to the temperatures. Then it says today was sunny, high of 63, low of 38. Tomorrow it's going to be sunny, high of 53, low of 40. It's going to start dipping down tomorrow. And then Wednesday it's going to be cloudy, high of 67 degrees, low of 36. Then Thursday, cloudy skies, high of 71 degrees, low of 50 degrees. Sunday, on Friday, it's going to be sunny, high of 76 degrees, low of 51 degrees. Saturday, cloudy, high of 77 degrees, low of 54 degrees. And then Sunday, it's going to be cloudy, high of 81 degrees, low of 56 degrees. Here we go. Roller coaster temperatures. Roller coaster temperatures. Roller coaster temperatures, y'all. Let's look at the Facebook comments we got. Is there anybody on Facebook? No, there is not. See if there's anybody on YouTube. Yes, there is. Oh, it's still Quarter Pounder from Chicago. It says there's 3 people watching. And let me go ahead and cut Facebook off so that way I can say something to the people on the YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and cut Facebook off real quick. So, you guys that's on Facebook, thank you guys for watching my live, no matter if it's on my news feed or in the Kentucky weather groups and my group. So, we're going to cut off Facebook. Thank you guys for watching on Facebook. So, guys, I just want to say this that's watching right now on YouTube. Is Facebook cut off? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I'm going to say this. So, whenever there's like severe weather, I am going to be on YouTube. So, I'll be on YouTube for the whole state of Kentucky doing continuous coverage. Now, if there's like weather in our region of Kentucky, then I'll be on Facebook for local. So, just want to go ahead and throw that out there. So, nobody on YouTube can go look for that group. On Facebook, I got it closed for only local people only. But everybody on YouTube, if there's anybody on YouTube in Kentucky, which I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to get some other people in other states joining. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the weather update. It is 6:01. 6:01. I'm going to wrap it up here. How long have I been on live? 29 minutes. Getting ready to go on 30. Well, I just want to tell everybody, thank you guys for watching this weather update on YouTube. Thank you for the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow with another weather update. But I think tomorrow I'm just going to do the weather update on YouTube only. I was just testing it on Facebook today, so weather update will be tomorrow on YouTube only. Thank you guys for watching and have a great night. Great afternoon and evening.